Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM for this original D&D adventure. To my left we have... I said left.
Akio.
Brett. I didn't fall. I didn't fall for it.
That was good.
I was giving him time. Giving him time.
Did you say Brenna?
Yeah.
Oh. Sherwood.
And Grace.
Perfect. Well, welcome to Sneak Attack, everybody. I don't have a fancy introduction because last time they defeated...
We beat the game.
Yeah, we beat Dungeons & Dragons. This is actually the Parcheesi Hour. Which isn't a really great verbal medium, so you're just going to have to go with it.
Listen to us chew on cheese.
But do you know what Parcheesi is? Oh my gosh.
I assumed it was a...
I feel like I failed
We're going to
you.
chew on cheese.
Okay,
What is
we're
Parcheesi?
playing
It's a board
Parcheesi
game.
after this.
okay.
How do you not know about Parcheesi?
So, the four of them finished the Chronikum, which is the sky temple that they were in, talked to the Council of Races, which was an organization set up by Sylvana in order to help prevent or prepare themselves for what they believe will be the second coming of Valisaar, in which we will rain vengeance and destruction over all of Brannis. At the end of all of that, they chose to take a magical amulet of untold power, and in hopes that will either help them defeat Valisaar or whatever is going to come their way next. So
I have an idea.
Okay.
I wasn't
Let's hear
done
it.
with my introduction.
Oh,
Greg.
sorry. keep
Never
going.
mind. Don't.
I mean, unless you guys don't want to get a buttload of experience.
Yes. No, we want the experience. Shh.
Because you haven't gotten any experience since you started the Chronicum.
Yeah, we
So-
did.
We got some at the end of.
Each of our battles.
No, not at
You
each
didn't.
of
You
them.
didn't get one after the Shadow one.
No.
Oh. Just the rock guys.
Yeah.
Just the Rock guys and
Snaky snakes.
Plus
Yep.
5,000 each.
close, but no. You each get 2,000 experience.
Awesome.
So that is for both completing the Chronicum and for the Shadow Room.
Awesome.
And so the four of you are in a desert, not exactly identical to the one that you found the door in the middle of. This one has actually more vegetation. It's far less windy and like chaotic. It just seems kind of hot and arid, but it does seem like stuff has been growing in this area for quite some time.
So we don't know if we're in the same part of the wildlands that we were before.
You have nothing to indicate that you are or aren't in the
Okay.
same.
Do we want to go back and get our wagon?
Do we know where back is?
I mean, you know which direction you took to get there. It was pretty much due north.
So we had due south.
Yeah, if you, for those of you who don't remember, they left Furman's chicken cart in an abandoned shack, like car park area, about a mile south of where they found the doorway. So, if your goal is to retrieve that, then yeah, you can definitely walk that mile back south and see if you can't retrace your steps.
Okay, let's do it. We walk south.
We'll
Okay.
walk south.
Yeah, so the four of you kind of, brush yourselves off and kind of compose yourself after getting transported off-world and now back to Brannis. And, Greg, you seem definitely more in your right mind already.
Feeling better about the world.
Yeah. Still a little confused as to everything that transpired, but it feels good to be back on terra firma.
My concern is more for my homeland right now.
Sure. That makes sense. So after about 12 minutes or so, you see off in the distance that same path that you guys because if you remember, there was a trail that led north with all those signs saying trail ends, turn back now. There's really nothing else out here. You guys are idiots. Stop moving. and so you see that trail, but again, this is whereas at the end of the trail, the dirt and ground was mostly replaced by that sand. The further south you walk, you notice that it's really not that sandy. I mean, it's definitely loose ground. Looks like it's been dried out for a while, but there is grass, plants, stuff is growing here and actually thriving. So, you get back to the path and you walk about another 5 or 10 minutes or so, and off in the distance you see the decrepit shack that you left.
Okay.
So, if you remember, on the south side of the shack is where the car park was, and you can round the corner. Except the cart does not appear to be in the same state you left it in.
Oh.
Like, it's better?
Unfortunately, not.
Good to ask.
It's got a fresh coat of
Varnish.
Yeah.
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 No. This appears to be very, very like weather worn. Like it's like maybe a storm had been beating up against it for a while. All of the metal crates full of chickens and stuff are still in the back, but instead of crates and stuff, there's nothing. Or instead of the chickens being in the crates, there's nothing in the crates.
All the chickens are gone?
Correct.
Are there bones?
Not that you see like right away. You could inspect them though.
I'm wondering if like significant amounts of time have passed when we were in the other realm.
Like, a whole lot of time?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying this as a Kyo?
Yes.
Like, a whole lot of time?
Like Interstellar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And now the music
Interstellar.
is playing in my head. Thank you. It's a happy place for me.
So you think we've moved in time?
Perhaps.
Or the chickens went rogue and
Or someone came, found chickens, and thought, hey, look, great, a bunch of chickens.
let's inspect to see if there's bones.
Okay. Yeah, Brenna, roll me a perception check then.
27.
Yeah, Brenna, you hop up in the cart, and almost immediately, like you get like an uneasy sense, like almost like the cart won't even support your weight. Like the structural integrity of this thing is far worse than when you left it.
Okay.
And kind of rustling through some of the empty crates, you see really, really like tiny little bones disintegrated.
Well, chickens are dead.
I throw up
That's
in
fair.
the corner.
I feel like maybe years have passed.
How long would it have to be for an entire batch of chickens to have died and then decomposed?
And we look at Sherwood.
And for the cart to decompose and like not be structurally sound anymore.
It's like Robin Williams when he's on that leaf cut. What year is it?
He runs out of Jumanji.
Oh my god, is this Jumanji? Ooh.
We need to get somewhere where there are people.
Okay, let's go then, I guess. There's no point in taking the cart because it's useless, so
It's an antique now.
pretty much.
Yeah, I guess we head south still, right? On the path.
Sure.
I mean, would we be able to inspect the wood like at all to see like how long time is worn? Would I
Count
be able
the
to
rings.
like nature?
That only works with trees.
One,
See,
and then it was cut in half.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I don't think you'd be able to accurately determine how long something had been sitting out just by like looking at the decrepit state of the cart. But I mean, like Akio said, it's significant enough time to where the cart is not in the same state it was.
But there is now plants, which we didn't see those at all.
Correct. There was no like
Vegetation.
anything growing at all.
Global warming, guys.
Guys.
That's what this podcast
No.
is really all about.
the Chronikum moves in faster time than Earth. The longer we spent there, the more it affected this world.
That's what Reed was trying to
The
tell
fact that we
us.
slept there meant that a lot of time passed.
That makes sense.
Reed, why didn't you like just actually tell us that?
Okay. We need to get somewhere where there are people. I say we go to High Rock and figure out what...
Oh my god.
What year is it?
Your hammer's probly decomposed.
Oh my
She
God.
might be married. Oh,
She might
no.
be dead.
Your chance for love is gone.
You can marry her kids.
Bicentennial man.
I'm not... I don't know what you're talking about.
Robin Williams, so strong.
I'm not concerned about some kind of hammer, which would have been a great hammer.
But you're concerned about her.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
concerned
Maybe a
about the
little bit.
world. We're here to stop Valisaar.
What if she didn't age well?
Listen,
What if she's ugly?
let's get back on track. Look, we need to go back to that statue of Valisaar at some point.
Which one? Oh, you mean the back when before we were actually friends?
That's where we met Furman. Furman had the chicken. I think everything's connected.
I think you are pulling at straws, pal. But thank you. Yeah, I think that's
Look, and now our goal is to stop him from returning.
okay. But what do we have that will benefit to get into that door now that we didn't have back then?
That amulet.
No, you were gonna get a lockpick kit. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Did you ever get one?
Nope.
We need to do
I
that.
got knocked. No.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, weren't you going to get your lockpick kit from the same guy who grifted Grayek?
Yeah.
And he never showed.
He never showed up.
So maybe we could find him. Then you can exact revenge, and you can
Maybe
get a
he's
lockpick kit
dead.
Hey,
Of
you
old
had the
age.
chance of meeting that guy
We know.
again. You took the wrong
Greg starts
fork.
moving towards High Rock.
by himself.
Okay.
If it's High Rock anymore.
Yes, if you guys are still sitting around talking, and
Now
goofing
it's
around,
Low Rock.
Greg's moving towards High Rock.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, we'll move to, I guess.
Greg takes off begrudgingly, and
How far away are we?
from High Rock,
Yeah.
you were several days by
Yeah.
horseback.
Horse.
Yeah.
I turned horse. See ya!
That's my gal.
Wait, can I carry all of them?
Do you have? Can you turn into a beast large enough to carry them? Like all
Bear.
three of them?
Woolly mammoth.
Black bears are pretty small.
Maul Grayek. Leave him for dead.
But hey, put them in the bag of holding. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
If I'm going in the bag of holding, my head at least stays out of it.
No.
Can it work like that?
Does that?
I mean,
does that
I'm
work?
okay with that.
Look, I just hold on to the end and I stuff the rest of my
Hey,
body.
you just jump in there.
Yeah.
You and Brenna.
What?
Yeah, you can both fit in there, can't you?
I don't want to be that close to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. I'm okay with that.
All right.
That's fucking. I think the best mode of transportation would either be a war horse or like a brown bear for you. It's a war horse's speed is 60, and I'm sorry, not a brown bear. A black bear's speed is 40. So
All right. I think I can, if I'm not like galloping, I think I can hold everybody.
yeah,
At a
like
war horse.
if it's just like if you're just holding a Keo and the Keo's got two people sticking out of a tiny burlap sack.
Somebody please illustrate this and send it to our Twitter
Perfect.
account.
Let's do it.
Okay, that's fine. And because you are not held back by inexperienced riders or anything like that, you can actually make pretty good time if you just stay on with it.
I fall asleep and my head falls on Greg's shoulder and I drool a little bit into his beard.
I don't care.
Ooh,
he actually
buddy.
likes it.
Like, that's the first time drool's gotten out of my beard. Come on.
Yeah, but somebody else's drool.
I'm Greg.
I've been around.
The name's great.
The name's Greg.
Ladies make out with me all the time.
He has had like things vomit on him and all
That's
kinds of
very
weird
true.
This
stuff.
isn't the worst, yeah.
Well, okay, whatever.
And he likes you.
Like you?
like.
you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm not a dwarf. He only likes dwarves.
No.
Never.
Okay, so you only have to stop overnight once
Cool.
in this whole process, but you're able to get to like the outskirts of High Rock in a day and a half. And as you crest the hill about a mile outside the city, and you see that the landscape is vastly different than what you remember it.
Jeez Louise.
High Keep is no longer. It's just gone.
What?
Yeah, the castle in the middle of town on the 3rd level, gonzo.
Is it just like ruins? Like,
Yeah.
can we walk through the ruins?
I mean, you have a ways to go to get there, but like I said, the landscape of High Rock is vastly different now.
Yeah, I still think we should go. We should still go to High Rock.
Well, we need to find out what year. Well, would we have even know like what
Yeah.
year it was?
What year
I was
is it?
like,
What
they'll
year
tell
is
me
it?
the
Yeah,
year.
Didn't
I'm
know.
like, great.
We need to see if there's something there we can find something from, like what happened there.
Okay, yeah. Well, while you're on the hill, kind of examining your surroundings, you see what appear to be lines of people, like standing in a row, like awaiting orders or like getting ushered to and fro different places, and like they're getting ushered into the city, and they all appear to be bound.
Oh, jeez.
Who's ushering them? Like what race?
You can't discern race from that far away.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe High Rock's not a good place to go.
we need to get closer to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Where else can we go?
I don't know, but it's like if High Keep is desolate, that means Thalen's gone. Like we don't have allies here anymore.
What about Bright Cove, the nautical exchange?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, if we don't have allies here, then I think I know a place where we might have some allies.
Where?
He
If
wants
they're
to
still
take-
there.
He wants to take you all to Vorstead.
Oh, he does.
Vorsted.
Excuse me, elves live longer than dwarves. We probably have a better shot in Laurendale, just saying.
Okay, so you're just gonna ignore High Rock altogether?
For now.
No, that's totally fine.
I wasn't sure if that was like the DM going, you're just going to ignore this huge giant plot thing that I made up.
No, it's totally fine if you choose to do that. I'm not railroading you at all.
we
We're
have
just
no
gonna
idea.
step around it for the time being.
Yeah.
Well, we should at least like
We
try
just-
to get closer and see like what's
Well,
going on.
who's
here.
sneaky enough to sneak in and get information and come back?
I mean, I can turn someone invisible.
Yeah, do that. Can you turn all of us invisible?
No, probably not.
Well, that would like take up almost all of her.
Yeah, that would be
I
all
think
my
you should
spell
turn
slots.
Sherwood invisible and send him. You're stealthy, right?
You are very stealthy.
Yeah, I could be a cat.
Yeah.
An invisible cat.
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
Go, or just be a cat. Go in and get information and come back. She saves a spell, and we get information.
Boom. Do it.
Okay, get off my back.
Literally, because you're
It'll
on
be your
literally-
second. It'll have been
Yeah,
your
or
second
you're
wild
gonna-
shape for the day.
I dismount.
Crush me. What?
I dismount.
Thank you. Everybody else?
I
Well, we're
pop
in
out
the
of
bag, so we have
You?
to.
Oh, I'm just. You take the
Come
bag
on.
with
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
All right, I'll transform into a tabby cat.
I set the bag down softly and say, you guys should get out and stretch your legs.
Thank you for the permission.
I actually was stretching them in the bag.
He
Yeah,
was.
there's a lot of
Pretty
room in
roomy
there.
in there.
They were just kind of dangling for a while.
I want to put a tent up in there.
I start rubbing up against Brenna's legs because I want you to turn me invisible. Ooh.
Oh, you want to be an invisible cat?
Yeah.
Okay. I turn him invisible.
You're now an invisible cat.
Oh, see you, idiots!
He just goes the opposite direction.
How will we know when he's back?
We'll just have to trust him.
He can break. He can break the invisibility on himself, can't
Yeah,
he?
he can.
Yeah.
Are we
By
hungry
the
at
way,
all?
you should probably know that it ends if you attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
But coming out of wild shape is not considered casting
No.
a spell. So, just a heads up. Okay, so I need to know what the three of you are doing while he's going to investigate the city.
Anyone want some noodles?
Yes. I'm super nervous.
I want to investigate like the rubble as much as I can from here.
I don't think you'd be able to like.
Too far away.
history.
Too far away.
Are we like out in the open? We should probably find like an area where we can make like a camp or something.
Camp hidden.
Or on top of an open hill?
Yeah, I don't know.
That is actually where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you should go like behind the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The three of you kind of retreat a little bit to better assess the situation and wait for Sherwood to return. Sherwood, you move forward. In cat form, you can move 40 feet, which allows you get to the city pretty quickly. And as you get closer, you can see that the people all lined up and bound are all different humanoid races. So they've got them broken into races for these lines. So like all the dwarves would be in one line, all the humans would be in another line, so on and so forth. And you don't really recognize the race or creature of the person or being that is kind of commanding, giving orders. He seems much taller than the rest of the humanoids there. Definitely otherworldly, you would imagine. But
I don't know what it is though.
this is not a creature that you've ever seen before.
Like different colored skin, horns, like anything weird on him.
Yeah, he is adorned with like full battle armor, but through that you can see that it is actually a creature with like purplish skin, not like bright like electric purple, but just like a purple hue. He's got kind of fangs that protrude from his lower jaw, and just. He stands. He's bipedal, so he stands on two legs, has two arms, but his genetic and biological composition seems vastly different than anything you've ever seen.
Like reptile?
No, you don't really get that impression.
Is he speaking anything?
He's more just like it looks like he's standing watch,
Okay.
like just making sure that no one like breaks rank or gets out of line or anything like that.
And people are going into the city?
That's correct.
And where am I at now? Just on like the outskirts?
Yeah, we could say that you're like on the outside of the wall. So if you wanted to get inside, you could probably do that pretty easily.
Okay, I'm going to investigate a little bit further.
Okay. Where exactly are you? What are you looking for?
I want to go through the front gate area,
Okay.
like inside the city.
Yeah. So once they get past the gated area, it seems that they're all still being taken to the same spot. Through your history of being there for several weeks, you know that the route they're taking is going through what used to be the market area, which is now the layout of the city is mostly intact because if you remember, High Rock was built into a mountain, so it's hard to actually destroy like the structure of the city. But anything that looks like it was man-made or built like that, not in the best of shape right now. There, you can definitely tell there was a siege. There's fires, lots of rubble everywhere.
So it was attacked
Correct.
rather than old age.
Correct.
Can I keep following those people inside?
Yeah. You can follow them. You can move past them and just kind of follow where they're going. They're getting led up to what is formerly the High Keep, like where the castle used to be.
Okay, I want to go in there.
Okay, yeah. The castle is almost completely destroyed. All that remains is the main lower level. Most of the walls are non-existent, not standing anymore. Just the frame of the castle is what's left standing, and around there you can see what appear to be like people taking documentation, like counting or jotting down how many types of different races you have, all the different like attributes, like male, female, children, that kind of thing. And it seems like they're being cataloged.
And those are the same people up there too, with the purplish skin.
Yeah. Yep. The people up there, they all seem to be of the same race or being type. And then there's it's almost like a car wash. Like everyone's getting like filtered in, and they go through this check-in cataloging process inside the ruins of the castle, and then on the backside, people are getting filtered out, and then like getting sent to different makeshift shacks and houses that have been built up on that third level.
Yeah.
Those look newer and much cruder than the buildings you remember in the city.
Would any of the documentation have like any sort of dates or anything on it that I'd be able to see?
You'd have to get pretty close to one of the guys actually charting all that and taking all that.
Can I jump on the table?
You could try, yeah. What I'd make you do is I would make you roll a stealth check, but I'd set it really low and give you advantage because you're an invisible cat. But just to make sure that, like, if you were to like jump up on this table, you wouldn't jump into anyone, knock anything over.
Okay.
That type of thing.
Stealth or acrobatics?
I'll say acrobatics, but it's going to be like your cat attributes, so to speak.
That was good.
Nailed it. It'll be whatever your cat statistics are.
Okay, gotcha.
You do have a higher proficiency with stealth.
Okay.
If that would be better for you.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to set it at 12, but you get a +4 to your stealth, and you can roll with advantage if you want. So you can roll 2d20 and take the best result.
Okay. And it doesn't matter that I could roll my acrobatics. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm this creature now. So all my shit.
Correct.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
All that stuff is for you as a gnome.
I didn't know if it added on to
Your mental stuff is the only stuff that stays the same.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. So I got mad acrobatics. Oh, no. What do I add?
+4?
10.
That was your best one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you jump up on the table, and what you didn't realize when you were down below it a little bit was that there was a bunch of loose papers right on the edge.
Yeah.
So when you jumped up and you landed on them, some of the papers like slid and scattered.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to roll a perception from one of the guards just to see if he notices. Yeah, he does. So this guard kind of looks over in your direction, obviously not seeing you or anything. He kind of looks over and sees the papers just kind of slide erratically in a way that doesn't look like the breeze took them. And so he's just going to come over and investigate. And he's going to put his lean over the table and put his hands down on the table. So I'm going to give you the chance to dart out of the way real quick.
Yeah, can I jump back down?
Sure. So
or move in between his.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a dexterity.
What do I add to it?
The cat has +2.
14.
Okay, yeah. So right as he puts his hands down, you almost look up at the last minute and you see the hands coming down, and you're able to just very nimbly maneuver in between his two hands. And so you're kind of as scrunched up, as narrow as your body can get, very, very terrified, looking up at this creature that you have never seen nor recognized. You just know that it is terrifying in appearance, and he's got his giant hands and arms straddling on either side of your body. And after kind of looking around, and he takes one of the papers, like lifts it up, makes sure there's like nothing underneath it or anything like that. He seems satisfied with the fact that there's really, it must have just been the wind or something.
What does he smell like?
That's an interesting question.
Is it anything that like I can to any sort of animal that I've smelled before or anything?
No, he doesn't smell bad. He definitely seems like he makes a living out of being a warrior of some kind, but it doesn't smell like like you would expect him to like live in filth or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, no. When he moved the papers, can I look at the papers and see if there's any sort of date or anything that I would?
Yeah. So when he flips some of the papers over after looking to make sure that everything was in order, and when he flips it over, you can see at the top of one of the logs is written 6E-25.
Does that mean the 6th age?
That is correct.
And that means we're 25 years into the 6th age.
That is correct.
And we don't know when the 5th age ended.
You did. I mean, like you did. Every age after starting at the 4th was 100 years long.
Oh,
So we've been gone 35 years.
That's correct.
you know that.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you knew it was like the 90th year of the 5th age when,
Okay.
So everyone's old now.
humans
and-
humans will have fared worse than every other race, but not enough time to where you think like everyone you ever knew is dead.
I'm going to get down from the table now.
Okay,
Jump back to the ground.
You hop down.
Okay.
You gonna keep looking around, or are you gonna head back?
I'm going to make my way back then.
Okay. While that's happening, I want the three of you, Akia, Brenna, and Greg, to roll me a perception check, please.
Here we go.
Crit failed.
18.
4.
Great. So, Brenna and Greg, you have still not quite gotten yourself familiar with not living in a bag for the last day and a half.
Perfect.
You're really you're really confused what it feels like to be full sized again.
Right where I want them.
I gotta get in that bag a little more, guys. I just gotta spend a little more time there.
Yeah, you got the itch real bad. And
It feels like home in that bag.
Akio, you notice while they're just kind of readjusting to life on the outside, you hear what appears to be the sound of like hoof prints on the road.
Uh-oh.
And you get the impression that might be a patrol, like doing a perimeter search.
Guys,
Huh.
I hear horses. Something coming our way.
Let's hide. Or ask them.
Where
What's going on?
where can we hide?
There is. So if you remember, the city of High Rock was built into the base of the mountain, and because of its arid temperature, like the dry elevation, not a lot of living trees. But in the years between when you left and this return, the climate has changed considerably, and there's much more lush trees and vegetation around. So there would be some bushes or not super dense forest or tree line, but definitely some trees or stuff like that you could try and hide in. And
Nope. We're going to get in the bag, and then I'm going to turn you invisible, and you carry the bag.
I don't want to get in the bag again.
Okay, fine then. Don't be a part of this, and just be visible and get
I'm
captured.
gonna hide in the bushes.
Okay, I'm getting in the bag and turning you invisible, carry the bag, and it will stay invisible with you.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Last chance.
I'll be in the bushes
Last chance.
with my hammers.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Bushes, invisibility.
Yeah.
okay, so where do you guys, Akio? Where do you stand then?
Well, I'm still gonna head towards the bushes, even though I'm concealed. But I just want that extra element of safeness.
Sure. Okay. So, we'll say that you're kind of on the edge of the tree line, so you still get a perfect vantage point of whatever
Okay.
is crossing, without the real risk of being spotted. And Akio, as after a few seconds after you hear that and you've gotten to position, 3 horsemen crest the hill that you guys were overlooking the town on, and you can see them kind of ride down the hill and what appears to be like a large circular sweeping pattern, just almost like this is their little area that they've been assigned to, and they're just making sure that there's no suspicious activity going on. It's same race as as what Sherwood saw earlier. I mean, you weren't able to you weren't there to see it, but you heard.
But I can see it now.
Yeah, and you heard what I said earlier. And so there's 3 horsemen that are riding. One of them is wearing gold armor, and you can definitely tell that he maybe commands a little more respect. His armor is adorned with a little bit more like flourishes and trinkets that would imply he's either risen through the ranks of whatever military system these guys operate in, or maybe he's won this particular battles or something like that. He also has at the top of his helmet two almost like wings that go that kind of go backwards towards the back of his head and then shoot out to the side, kind of like
Flash.
Yeah. Oh.
Or Captain America.
No, I don't like it.
He had wings on his head.
We'll say Flash.
Darn it.
Such a disappointment.
I guess. The other 2 are wearing silver-colored armor and don't have any of those flourishes.
Kind of like a Valisaar feel from them.
You get the impression that, Greg, I need you to tell me where exactly you are. Are you trying to see them, or are you more focused on just not being seen?
I'd like to be able to see them.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me a stealth
From
check.
through the bushes.
I know. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Should have gotten in the bag.
So tempted to throw a rock in his bush or something to give his position away.
I have disadvantage with stealth, by the way.
Perfect.
Naturally, because of my armor and stuff. 13.
Okay. This guy. So, one of the guy in the gold armor at the front of this small little squad here, he holds up a hand and a fist, signaling the other 2 to stop, and he kind of just looks around, and he looks right at you, Akio, but of course he can't see you. He just kind of
I make a face at him.
you stick your tongue out or something. Yeah. He it's almost like he can sense something in that area, and while he's kind of fixed at that spot, Greg, he notices the bush that you're hiding in kind of get shifted or rustled a little bit, like you tried to take your hand and cover your face a little bit.
He went.
And at this point he gives a signal to his men to stay on their horses and keep a lookout, but he hops off his horse and starts walking in your direction. So
Okay.
do you do anything? This guy, now that you can see him pretty clearly, looks Valisaar-like.
Okay. I do not move.
I'm
not looking at him anymore, but I don't move.
Okay.
Am I far enough away that I could whisper to Brenna without being heard?
No, he's walking towards you, Akio.
Towards me.
I mean, you're not directly in his path. You're maybe off to the side, 10 feet, but he's getting closer to you, not further away.
Okay. Can I move being invisible without making noise or
Yeah,
causing attention?
I will make you roll a stealth check with advantage. So yeah, roll 2d20 and take the best result. I need you to beat a 10.
18, 20.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a couple twigs and branches that have fallen off the trees and nearby bushes, but you are very cautious of where you're moving, so you're able to step around them in a way that he doesn't even notice that you're creating indentations on the grass or anything like that. He's very, very fixed on the bushes rather than what you're doing. And so, Greg, I need you to go ahead and roll me one more stealth check.
Darn it, Reed. 2 natural 20s. That's what I'm going for. Wow, that was even worse than last time.
A 1 and a 3.
6.
Okay. So,
He should have gotten in the bag.
You should have gotten in the bag.
Should have gotten in the bag.
Tired of being in a stupid little bag.
It's just for
Now you won't be tired when you're dead.
It's demeaning.
So is being captured. So
while you were able to take the bush you're hiding in and like cover your face, you neglected to cover your beard, which is sticking out the bottom.
solid.
Typical Greg.
So
Didn't tuck it.
So you hear this. You hear the footsteps get louder and louder, and you can hear heavy breathing and a language like that you don't understand being spoken under its breath.
It's not Orcish, is it?
It is not Orcish. And he reaches down, and you feel a very violent tug on your beard.
Oh!
And he pulls you out of the bush.
Hey, now, wait a minute.
You say that to this like
Yeah.
8-foot tall demon guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So he quick like yanks you up to your feet and puts his hand around your neck and like holds you at eye level. So you're like 4 foot off the ground now.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, man, you might as well just go all the way.
Yeah.
I love this.
For those of you who are DMs out there, there comes a point where you have to really commit to how these creatures you created are going to be rather than the safety and well-being of your players. And I feel like I've hit that point right now. I really have no idea how this guy would react to that in a non-violent fashion. So I guess we're gonna get violent with it.
Oh, if he's gonna try and attack
Oh
him,
my
Greg's
gosh.
gonna whop him over the head with a hammer.
All right, so he turns and
By the way, full armor, Akio. These guys are wearing full plate armor. You know what you would love to do to someone wearing full armor.
Shocking grasp.
Let him die, man. Save yourself.
Yeah. Save me, please.
Yeah. I'm going to see how this plays out for a couple rounds.
hang back, study
I
their
blade
tactics.
ward.
Hey, man, you could have gotten in the
Could've
bag.
gotten in the bag.
Come on. All right.
Come on, you should have gotten in the bag.
I mean,
All right. All right.
If
Look,
they're super OP
Coulda-
if they're
and
yeah,
Coulda-
Brenna and
shoulda,
I
woulda.
engage, then that's 3 of us.
I didn't know
dead.
this guy would be looking for bush movement.
he's patrolling the area. That's his job.
Admittedly, he smelled something. These guys have really keen senses of smell.
And
And
you
that-
stank.
You haven't showered in 35 years.
I'm a dwarf who has
Man-flesh.
is not super huge on cleanliness, so
So, anywho, he turns and shouts something at his 2 guys that are on horseback, and they immediately hop off and draw their weapons. And unless you try and do something, he's going to throw you at them.
oh yeah, I'll definitely do something.
Okay, what are you going to do?
First of all, I'm going to put my hands up like this. You know what I mean? Like it looks like I'm surrendering.
Yeah.
But then I summon the hammer to my hands,
Oh gosh.
and I'm
Okay.
gonna bring it down on his head.
Yeah, he's got you around your neck. I'd say you have decent enough mobility and range of motion to be able to do that. So I'll
Bonus
allow it.
attack. Can I do it with advantage because I'm so close to him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you advantage.
That means you're not going to do much damage.
Okay, 25,
That is a hit.
and the damage is 14.
Oh.
And because it was a successful attack, I think I don't even know if it has to be a successful attack,
It doesn't.
but I'm going to do my extra attack because
Yeah.
I'm level 5, and I kept forgetting to do that in our last game. Still advantage?
Yeah, I mean, I'll roll a Constitution to see if he drops you. I doubt he will.
After that first hit.
Yeah. Nope, he's still got you locked in.
Okay. Advantage continues. That would be 23.
So that is a hit.
And the damage on that one is only 7.
All right, so
So,
yeah,
boom.
yeah. We'll say that in an act of what appears to be surrender, the hammer appears in your hand, and you've got like one hand a little higher up towards the head, and one down towards the base, so you can
Yeah.
swing it real tight.
Okay, cool.
And so you swing it left across his face and then back right across his
Yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah.
And on the second hit, you see some like black blood or ichor or whatever kind of like shoot out of his mouth.
Okay.
And he turns his head back real slowly and menacing like, and you can kind of see like black blood start to like trickle from his lip.
I'm looking him right in the face.
Yeah.
Real mean.
And he wipes it. He takes his free hand and wipes his mouth off, and he just kind of like gives you a half smile, like Oh, like I haven't actually had a fight in a while, so he's kind of itching, and
Nice.
You're dead.
He looks right at you and he says, in common, "I am supposed to report you. You will not be taken prisoner this day."
You wish. Wait, no.
Gosh. Okay. He you can hear his buddies laugh at that terrible retort from you.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even draw his weapon, but with his free hand that he just wiped blood away from, he just he pulls back and he's just gonna punch you square in the face.
Can I blade ward?
No.
Can I blade ward my face? Stone face.
And you guys aren't going to do anything?
We'll see.
My
All right.
friends?
Since you're
Should've gotten in the
grappling with
back.
him, he too will have advantage on this attack.
Yeah, right.
Does a 37?
You get 50 damage.
It's just a 20, not natural.
Yeah, that's a hit, Reed.
Okay. And again, he's just punching you, so it could be a lot worse. But he doesn't want to kill you right away.
Okay.
Play with
How
you
many
like
dice you picking up for just a punch, Reed?
Let's play with you like a cat.
Couple? Oh, real poor dice rolls on my part. You take 8 damage.
Okay.
If this fight is going to continue as it currently is playing out, we don't necessarily have to take initiatives. But if the two of you want to get involved,
I
Akio and
want to
Brenna,
message Akio, through
Telepathically?
telepathically,
All right.
using message, and tell him I need to be able to touch Graic. I'm going to make him feign death,
All right.
so the guy thinks that he killed him.
So all stealth
okay,
in Greg's direction.
go ahead and roll it.
Advantage or no?
Oh, yeah. Well, you definitely have advantage because you're invisible. I'm going to set this. I haven't seen the dice yet. I'm going to set this one at 14.
20.
Okay, yeah. Same way. You are terrified, but it's almost like this adrenaline is giving you really focused steps, and you are really very aware of what you're doing because the last thing you want to do right now is attract any attention to yourself. So you're able to get over behind where Graic is, or is being suspended in the air. And Brenna, if you've got the sack over your shoulder, Akio, you could reach out and touch him if you wanted to.
Yes, but I have to message Greg and say, hey, I'm going to make you feign death so he thinks you're dead.
Why?
Because he's going to kill you. Do you want to be real dead?
He's not going to kill me.
You have to be willing.
You wish. Wait, no.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to reach out and touch you, and it will make you feign death for the spell's duration, which is an hour, or until I use an action to touch you and dismiss the spell. You appear dead on all outward inspection and to spells used to determine your status. You're blinded and incapacitated, and your speed drops to 0. You have resistance to all damage except for psychic damage.
Yeah, but what if they still take my body?
We'll follow.
What if they take my hammers?
You could always resummon.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Like that.
That was the dumbest question you've ever
All right.
asked
Yeah,
me.
sure. Let's feign death. Let's do it.
Okay, I reach out and I touch him.
Kyo really wants to shock and grasp this guy.
By the way,
Just
he's
'cause?
doing this just because he trusts you,
I
not
know.
because this is something he would like to do.
This is a good plan.
Okay.
He's really enjoying this fight so far.
This is a good plan.
Great.
So, Brenna and Akio, I'm going to say that you kind of were able to pick up on what was about to happen. So, Akio, you positioned yourself behind Greg right before he actually punched Greg in the face.
Okay.
And so, Brenna, right after the moment of impact is when you have this discussion and reach out and touch him. So it's like you get punched in the face, Greg's eyes kind of cross, and then he just falls lifeless in the giant warrior's hands.
All right.
And at that point, he lets out this hilarious laugh, just this deep
This is testing me. Can I
belly
still
laugh.
talk to her in the head?
Aren't you out?
Says
You
you're
are-
incapacitated.
You're blind and incapacitated.
Yeah, but I don't got to talk out loud, right? I'm totally incapacitated. Or I thought I was
It's
just
like
feigning
you're
dead.
dead.
Like it's
It's
not.
like-
You're not
You're dead.
actually dead.
But
Am I actually like unaware of everything around?
You
me?
can't take damage except for psychic damage. You still have all of your hit points.
You can't take actions or reactions though, but I don't know how that necessarily works outside of combat because
Like mentally.
yeah, I'll say that since she established a mental link before she touched you, I'll say that it's still connected for as long as you want it to be, Brenna.
Okay.
If he keeps laughing, I'm not going to stay down.
You have to until I touch you again.
You don't have that ability.
Then all you hear is dwarven yelling and cursing in your head.
Do you want me to turn off the mental link?
I don't care. Like, let me out. I want to be his face in. I'll summon Moonbeam. Ah!
I could listen to this all day.
So, Greg, right now you're trapped in your own body, while these three 8-foot tall, otherworldly demonic warriors are just laughing at how puny you are and how easily, they're able
his beard is.
They don't have beards.
No, but because they don't have beards, they don't like the sight of yours.
So they're gonna cut it off.
No,
they should cut it as a trophy.
Brenna!
The one in the gold armor pulls out a dagger.
Brenna!
No,
Brenna! Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up!
I'm waiting to see if he's serious. He's laughing.
This is
too
your
hard.
punishment.
He is serious. It's Reed. When has he been joking in this podcast ever?
All the time.
Not about this. Wake me up.
Just turn the
It's for
link
his
off.
own good. You're the parent. You're the parent here. He's the
Grabs a
child.
handful of your beard and kind of like curls it up in his hands to like pull it tight, and he pulls out the dagger. But right as he's about to do so, his buddy calls over to him and says something in a language you don't understand. But he hesitates, sheathes his dagger, and starts pulling you towards them with by your beard. Sherwood, after you figured out the date, were you said you're going to head back to the group? Okay, so you are starting to like crest the hill as you see the large gold armored demonic warrior start to drag Gray's what you appear to be lifeless body towards his horse.
I'm gonna start running down towards him,
Okay.
and then so are they gonna like throw him up on their horses to take him?
Yeah, the impression you get is that they're going to take his body back to wherever they go.
I'm just gonna jump up and dig my claws into his back, and I'm just gonna hang on to him, Greg. Yeah.
Nope, no damage, no pain.
Yeah.
No damage, no pain.
Still angry.
Like your little
Well,
scratching
I'm going to say
post.
there's pain but no damage.
Okay.
Greg's like double confident he can beat these guys because he feels like he has renewed purpose. Like
He's got a magic cat on his back.
he really wants to fight them. He's very angry that like he thought this was gonna be like a little quick like you pretend dead then they're gonna walk away.
Yeah, I
or-
did too.
He didn't think he wouldn't have control either once he submitted.
Yeah.
This is driving him nuts. I'm fine though. Josh, great.
Yeah.
I don't believe you 1 second.
I am.
No, you're not.
So,
Damn, I'm totally fine. Can we take a break?
I'm totally fine. My heart isn't pounding in my chest.
I need to go downstairs to go to the
Not-
bathroom.
I'm super calm.
He's not.
Akio and Brenna, you see Greg get tossed over the back of one of the horses, the leader's horse, and he shouts something at the other two guys, and they continue this big sweep of the area. They kind of ride their horses into a little bit of the tree line area just to make sure that there's no one else back there. But when they perform their sweep of the area and are sufficiently satisfied that Greg was alone, then they just continue on with their perimeter search. So you don't know that Sherwood is with Greg, and what do you do as you see them right away?
Yeah, you're in control of the boat, but
Well, for one, I let out a big sigh that they didn't cut off his beard. I was like really excitedly watching that go down, and then when it didn't happen, I was like,
It's if I had like come up with the idea myself, I wouldn't have pulled back
Because someone else.
because
mentioned
Akio was like, "Cut off his beard." I was like, "Oh, that's kind of funny."
it. Yeah.
I'm inclined to wait here to see if they come back around. So if they're just on like this circular patrol,
okay.
Because you also were
I'm in
you
the-
were also waiting for Sherwood to come back.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm in the bag, so it doesn't really.
Yes. Just to put context, Brenna has given Akio control of the situation.
At least I'm not on the back of a horse of an enemy.
Well, these are desperate times. You don't even know what year it is.
Yeah, it's true. Greg's going to find answers.
You're dead
Yeah.
until I touch you.
Or for another 58 minutes.
Yeah, that's
And then I wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the spell wears off.
Until you use an action to touch the target and dismiss the spell or the target.
Here we go.
Okay, so
Yeah, spells duration.
Sherwood and Greg, they ride in the rest of their perimeter sweep for about another, we'll say 15 minutes before they get back to kind of near the guard entrance outpost to the city walls, where you saw everyone starting to get kind of like filtered in, and as soon as they start like approaching the front area, one of the guards in a different style of armor. Doesn't even appear to be in the same like squad or platoon, I guess. It's almost like he's in a different like job altogether. He shouts out at him something just about like it's obvious that he's referencing you, Graic, and he shouts something back at him again in a language you don't understand, and he rides past into the city and starts heading up, making his way to the 3rd level. Do you do anything, Sherwood?
Nope. Still riding, and I'm kind of swatting at his beard, though. Just playing with it.
Like a ball of yarn?
Yeah. As I'm hanging on.
All right. What is the range of
it's broken.
a message?
It's
Yeah.
120 feet.
Okay, yeah. So it didn't take long for that link to expire.
So quiet in my brain. There's no more dwarven screaming.
Does he know that I'm on his back?
I'm guessing not.
No,
Okay.
he knows that something grabbed onto him because he felt the pain, didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Felt the pain, but couldn't see you. And also, well, he's blind, so it wouldn't matter anyway. So
Okay.
he just knows that there's something clinging onto him for a while. Maybe, I don't know, he thought like they hit you with something like a tag or a brand or something. I don't know, but you don't know that Sherwood's with you.
They threw a cat at you.
Okay.
And so they get you into the city. Sherwood, you're back to where you were before with like that whole check-in process. And this guy on horseback rides past the check-in process rather than letting them like catalog the other races and the other slaves and stuff like that, and not going to these makeshift barracks that were made for the slaves. He hangs a left instead of going right and starts going deeper into like the decrepit part of the now destroyed castle.
Okay.
If you remember back in the mountain episode where you went up the pass to actually get in the mountain where the asteroid hit, this is almost the direction he's taking you.
Okay.
It is more up the mountain. And after about another 10 minutes ride, once you get back into the city, so you've been feigning deaths for we'll say 30 minutes.
All right. Getting close.
Yep. Sherwood, you see like round the bend on this mountain pass, and there is this really crudely built but very impressive man-made structure. It's mostly wood and stone and stuff like that, but it is almost like a hollowed out version of a Valisaar statue, but it's large enough that people can actually like live in it or reside in it or use it as some sort of like forward operating base. And think like those statues they make at Burning Man, but like where it's like giant like plywood statues made of things, but they're like 300, 500 feet tall.
Yeah,
that's what this really resembles. And so he pulls up to the front of it on horseback and like kind of just pulls Greg by the leg, and so he falls off, and he's dragging you along the ground, Greg. Sure, would you like hop off, or are you still just like trying to hang up?
I'm like surfboarding him now.
Okay.
Standing on his hind legs as a cat.
No, but I'm on your. What is he pulling him by his legs, or is
Yeah, just one leg.
Okay, so I'll be on his back then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
and so he gets to the base of this statue where there is a large set of wooden double doors, and he pounds on the door, and from the other side you hear a voice of someone saying, I'm not to be disturbed. And this demonic creature in common says, I think you're going to want to see this one. The door swings open, and Sherwood, roll me a history check.
We know him.
But he's older.
Sherwood trying to remember.
10.
That's all I set it at. I set it at 10.
Perfect.
Sherwood, you recognize this man as Arlen Brampton,
I knew it. I knew it was going to be Arlen Brampton.
Oh, no.
the wizard from Thalen's council.
You were right about it.
Nautical exchange guy.
Yep.
That's correct. And that is where we're going to end this episode.
Man.
We're just chilling in a valley.
But safe.
The assassin is it. The
The
cat assassin is
Cat
it.
assassin.
That is where we're ending. Thanks everyone for listening. This was it's really difficult. I think world building is tough. I love it, but it's tough. So the thought of me trying to world build and also create almost like an entirely separate second world
Yeah.
with completely different events and completely different outcomes and historical things that now you guys get to rediscover. It's just
cool.
it's a crazy undertaking, and I hope it works out.
Yeah, it's cool.
But it's this is something I've been wanting to do for pretty much since we started this show, and was really make that really big forward leap in time. So it's almost think like Ocarina of Time, where you get to go to the same places but everything's different. So that was really my thought. I really enjoy this, and there's a lot of really cool stuff planned, or if you guys choose to explore and find that. So really looking forward to the next several episodes. I think they're going to be really great. But if you think it's great or you think it sucks, you can write us on Twitter. Let us know what you think of the show. Let us know what you think of the series. We just love interacting with you guys. We got, I kid you not, probably the greatest piece of fan art I've ever seen in the history of fan art.
Oh, yeah.
I apologize. I'm going to destroy your name, and I feel really bad about it. But Stepan Lukak or Stejpan Lukak? I don't know. I'm sorry. But on Twitter, he sent us this incredible piece of fan art of Grayek.
Yeah.
Just seriously,
It was awesome.
the dude is crazy talented. Stepan, seriously well done. I am super, super, super proud that we have listeners like you guys who are writing in and submitting this kind of stuff. So
There's even dwarven runes on his beard clasps.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah, no dwarven stone unturned on that drawing. So seriously, so it's that kind of stuff. I live and breathe for this kind of stuff. I really do appreciate you guys writing in fan art. Email. You can email us if you want, sneakytackpodcast@gmail.com. Again, just let us know what you think. We really do appreciate it. Or you can go on iTunes and leave us a review. We really do appreciate those as well. But thanks everyone for listening. I can't thank you guys enough for just writing in and interacting with us all throughout the week. So a couple shout outs from people who have hit us up on Twitter. Sarah, it's at Snezery, I think. Again, I'm just gonna destroy these names. I'm so sorry. But Sarah, seriously, thanks for writing in. Let us know what you thought of the show. Also, at KrakenBot 9000. I love the originality of your guys' Twitter handles. That's great. That's David at KrakenBot 9000. So thanks, Sarah and David, for writing in, along with Stapon. J-Pon, I don't know, man. I feel super bad because I knew I'm gonna destroy it. But thanks so much for writing in. So, speaking of shout-outs, want to give a huge shout-out and a huge thanks to Battle Bards. They are this really awesome audio and sound effect website that allows you to take their stuff and play it over the top of your campaigns. In our case, our podcast, obviously. So sound effects that you heard in today's episode were actually provided by Battle Bards, and we just want to give them a huge shout out, a huge thanks for letting us use their stuff. And if you are interested, a link to their website is in the description of this episode, so you can go there, check them out, and I really think you'll be impressed.
I got a real good thing cooking up.
Run it down.
Shocking grass right on those tonsils. Ride the lightning. Here comes the heat.
Pew, pew, pew. Ha-ha! So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Turning point.
Yes, this is our moment.
This is it.
All right, bring it on.
I will do resistance.
Bardic Inspiration.
I'm buffing. Magic missile.
Let's take a shot. I didn't even watch it go. I just shot it and then looked away.
Please don't do anything dumb.
Too late.
That's definitely the too late song.
I'm gonna use you for noodles.
I see what you're doing here. Good for you.
I see what you're about. Game recognized game.
Yeah, game's got to recognize the game.
So that's going to do it for this episode. For going around the table, we got.
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greg.
Thanks, everyone.